If you want to see how I went from this to this, stay tuned. Also, welcome back to my channel. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and hit that thumbs up at the end of the video if you like what you see. Let's get into it. Okay, as you know, Sydney has beautiful 4C hair. It's very coarse. 4C hair can be very drying if you allow it to be. So, I'm attempting to do knotless braids on Sydney's beautiful hair, and of course it hurts the crap out of her, but we're going to get it done, and at the end she's going to love it. But the process for us is just crazy. So I am prepping the hair to start braiding. I parted from one ear to the other, and then I'm going to start off with 4 braids, and I sectioned it off so it could be less pain. And I made sure to run the product that I'm using throughout her hair so it can be easier for me to glide through her hair, and easier for her. It won't hurt as much for her. So I'm adding piece by piece. You guys know how to knotless braid. If you don't know how to knotless braid, I will do a full video on knotless braids, and plus I have many videos on how to knotless braids. I will link them above or below, and comment down below if you want me to do a step-by-step tutorial on how to knotless braid. But most people think that knotless braids cannot be done on 4C hair. They think that knotless braids are only good for people with that long straight hair or that fine texture hair, which is a misconception. That is not true. Knotless braids is good for any hair type, because knotless braids was invented, and right here I'm making sure that her hair is detangled even more. I put that product through before I even started the detangling process, and that was so much easier for her. The comfort level was great for her. But I'm going to pinch the hair to those fingers through my braiding fingers right there. Grab the hair with my dominant hand, and I'm going to pinch it in between, and I just braid down. But knotless braids was invented to be a real deal protective style. And a protective style is made to protect any hair texture. So I feel like with coarse hair, because it's more drying, 4C hair, it becomes brittle easier, becomes dry easier, and at the base with the knots, the regular box braids, that can cause a lot of friction between the synthetic hair and then your hair, and it will cause breakage even more with 4C hair, because 4C hair is a little bit on the drier side. Not all 4C hair. Yeah, 4C hair can be, yes, that statement is true. I'm not going to backtrack. So yes, it is really, I'm not going to say it's made for 4C hair, but it is great for 4C hair. So that misconception of knotless braids is not for 4C hair, that's a lie. Okay, so I think these braids are going to be great for Sydney. This is actually Sydney's first time getting knotless braids. I was so hyped, like, Sydney, I'm gonna get you some knotless braids. We're gonna put beads at the bottom, and whoo, child, it was a lot easier than I expected. But y'all know Sydney. If y'all seen my last video, that this was a long time coming. We had to take a break. Sydney wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. So here I am putting that product, which is the Shine and Gem. It really made Sydney's hair really moisturized and easy for me to glide through and braid. So I braid down twice. I add the hair, and in the back, I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I added 5 pieces at the bottom, and as I went up, I added more. So the second row was 6 pieces, the next row was 7 pieces, the next row was 8 pieces, and I believe the last row I did 9 to 10 pieces. Because if you want that even look, you just have to either add more hair or fold the hair when you're applying it. Don't fold it halfway, fold it like a quarter or something like that, and you'll get the length. And if you don't want to use more hair, just fold it. Don't fold it half, fold it a little bit. Okay, and here's Sydney's first 4 braids. They're not perfect, and I would dare not try to take the braids down and try to do the parts over, because it would be a tussle. It would not be taken well, you know. So I did the parts as best that I could. I wouldn't do that with clients. I would make sure their hair was nice and that the sections were nice and neat. But with Sydney, we don't care. As long as those braids get in and her hair is a tangle and it's moisturized, that was our goal. Our goal was not straight parts, because Sydney, if I took those braids out and tried to readjust something, she would literally fight me. Not really, but the thought of her sitting through that, oof, no. Y'all know how that is. So here's the last braid. And like I said, I am going to make sure I put that product on the end of her hair as well. And I'm using free tress hair. I'll have everything in the description box. I like using free tress hair, but the hair that had the color on it is kind of more fine. I don't like that. It's like the regular free tress hair has like a little texture to it, but when it's been colored, it looks finer. So it really didn't match Sydney's texture, which I didn't like that, but I like to give Sydney a little color. I let her pick out her color. I like to have fun with her hair. You guys know. If you know what Sydney likes, thumbs up this video. But I try to let her have fun with her hair, because the styling process is not fun for her. Yeah, so the texture was a little bit different, but I just love Sydney's hair. I love how it just molds into any style. She really has a great texture of hair, and I'm proud of it. This girl was huffing and puffing about getting her hair done, but she wanted to take a break and go see how the braids look. And she came out and she was like, "Mom, they're stiff. Look at them." I hollered, but they were stiff. I don't know, it's because of the product that I used, or the texture of the hair. They did not flow. I don't know why these didn't flow. And as you can see, like on the side, that they bent a little bit. So if you guys know why that happened, and this never ever happened to me before, but if you guys can tell me why that happened, go ahead and tell me in the comments down below. And at the top, this hair was 18 inches, and I had to use a lot of hair just to level it out to the others, and I wanted it to be kind of long, so I kind of took the braids out, and added more hair, because that's where I am going to add the beads. So I added a little bit more length to it, so I can fold it and apply the rubber band, and it will still be the same length as her other braids. That's what I'm doing here, and I have to keep telling her to don't go with me with the braid, you know, try to add some resistance, pull your head the opposite way of the way I'm braiding. You know how that can be. That is like a pet peeve of mine. So I kind of push her head to remind her to, you know, pull against the way I'm braiding. Now I am going to add all the good stuff, the setting foam, so it can kind of put some shine in it and relax the flyaways. Then I'm going to add some spritz, not the Got to Be Glue, but that Design Essentials. That works so good for me, and I love the way it smells. And then I'm going to oil her scalp, make sure everything is good. I think oiling the scalp is one of the most important parts of the braid style, because you don't want nice braids and then a crusty scalp. Now I'm going to lay these edges, because it's fun to me, and I feel like Sydney has the best edges and baby hairs. They're so cute. They're so easy. They're not like mine. I'm like, ooh, girl, you got some good hair. You got some good hair, girl. Now I'm going to lay the scarf because I am going to dip her ends. And after I dip her ends, well, I'm going to cut the flyaways away, and then I'm going to dip her ends. And that is about it, guys. Oh, and then I'm going to add the beads. She's going to show you what kind of beads and everything that I use. So I thank you guys for watching. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, because you guys watch but you don't subscribe. I don't know why. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me what I'm doing right. But anyway, thumbs up. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. I thank you guys for watching. I thank you for your support, and to all my new subbies, welcome, and to my day ones, how you doing? And please share this video. Please like and share, because something is going on with my YouTube that they're not recommending my videos. So if you guys like and share, it can give them a little push to go ahead and recommend my videos. Thank you guys. I love you. And always, before you let your client go, blow dry their hair, because you do not want their backs wet and their clothes wet. You know, blow dry their hair. It's like a more professional thing to do. But thank you. Have a great day. Bye.